cruelty of deaths, wasting diseases, hunger-stricken children, false beliefs, spiritual blindness, illiteracy, child laborers, jobless youngsters thrust with guns was the plight of Bihar. God called Brother Agustin Jabakumar to this land to proclaim His truth and to bring transformation. Obeying God's call, he came to Bihar as a sole young man in the year 1972. A group of people who shared this burden joined with him, and thus began the founding of Gospel Echoing Missionary Society, GEMS. This mustard seed grew into a banyan tree, and its work is spread across states of northern India and Nepal. Even though the road conditions are improving, and upper middle class is looking forward, the plight of the villages and poor people is still pathetic, as in this part of the world, more than half are under the poverty line. GEMS ministries are sevenfold: evangelism and church planting, discipleship and training, educational services, humanitarian services, medical services, media ministry, and revival ministries. Evangelism is the heartbeat of GEMS. Although preaching Christ to the ignorant and darkened hearts in Bihar seemed to be a great challenge, good news of Jesus is shared to the rich and to the poor, urban and rural people, to children, university students, neighbors, crossing all the barriers of language, culture, and influence level. Tireless prayers and selfless efforts to evangelize people resulted in the establishment of churches. GEMS churches are planted in several places in Bihar, Jharkhand, UP, MP, Maharashtra, and Nepal. One of the main goals of GEMS is making disciples and sending them to reach their own. The first generation active believers are constantly trained under different types of discipleship and training programs, targeting 20 million active believers by 2020. The pathetic sight of people trying to read gospel tracts upside down alarmed Brother Jabakumar about the illiteracy that prevailed in Bihar. God blessed the humble beginning of GEMS educational services and brought in people who could join hands with a vision to foster education for transformation. The poverty-stricken villages posed a great challenge before GEMS, where the love of Christ was preached. GEMS humanitarian services, established in the year 1980, continues to serve as a beacon of love and hope for the hopeless, deprived, disadvantaged, destitute, and homeless thousands under its care. GEMS Medical Ministries brings about awareness and provides medical help to the poor. GEMS Hospital serves with the motto "Healthy Patients to Heaven", and patients receive the gospel at the hospital and are also followed up by field missionaries. Magazines and field news of GEMS are published with the motive to increase the prayer force for the missions. Messages of Brother Agustin Jabakumar are brought out to reach and revive. GEMS Media Ministries continues to bring social and spiritual awareness, challenging individuals to take a stand for the Lord. Realizing the responsibility to not only reach the unreached with the gospel, but also to revive the existing Christians and churches that are lukewarm, GEMS Revival Ministries mainly rivets on reviving the churches. GEMS strives to bring about wholesome transformation in all the lives that it touches, staying true to its motto, transforming peoples to transform nations. Because of the prayers of the saints, Bihar is now on the path to transformation. This is the story and testament of what God can do through a life, and lives that are committed to serve Christ, not counting dear their own lives, but only the cause of Christ.